Okay, so now we have our Aweber set up, our Aweber list set up, our Facebook ads account set up and connected with our CRM. We've contacted affiliate networks and we've now finding products that we'd like to promote. We've created a lead magnet and we've launched a Facebook lead generation campaign. So now the next thing to do is set up our follow-up sequence in Aweber. This is where everything all comes together. Now, the Aweber follow-up sequence is basically your automated cash cow. You basically feed the funnel and let this take care of the rest of the stuff for you. That's the beauty of the system. So the question is, what do you put in your Aweber follow-up sequence? So what should your autoresponder sequence include? Now, the first email they're obviously going to get is going to be the welcome email, thank you, and access to the lead magnet that you created. And basically, even if you create different lead magnets, you can put them all on the same page and only have one link in there, so you don't have to keep updating this thing. Because the more stuff they get, the happier they're going to be. You want to have a welcome to my list. Thank you for signing up. Please understand that you're going to get all kinds of tips and tricks, and hope you enjoy this free gift. Really try and speak to them in your own voice and be kind of funny, sarcastic, and say, hey, and by the way, I'm going to be sending you emails, every day or so. Some of them are going to be freebies, some great content, some tips and tricks, and some offers that I'm going to recommend. If you don't like this, please go ahead and do us both a big favor and unsubscribe below. Be pretty prominent about that in the first one, because you don't want complainers on your list, and they're going to do you no good anyway. All right? So the first email should be an initial welcome email. Pretty straightforward to set up. Just think it out, put it down. What would you like to get if you signed up? Obviously, you're going to get the lead magnet, some free gifts you're going to include in there. Tell them a little bit about yourself and what to expect. And again, at the end, kind of go in there about the unsubscribe thing and try and get rid of the complainers. Okay? The second one is going to be another value email. So you could find an article of value, anything, a PLR, anything like that, another free gift. Like, hey, because you're on my list, I'm going to give you this also. So you're kind of warming them up and creating some trust. So you're giving them something else. You're not promoting anything, okay? In your initial welcome email, you can have a link on a PS underneath and put a link in there. One of your the super link that I told you with one affiliate program in there. But don't be real pushy. It's just in case they click on it. The same with a value email. Put a PS line at the bottom, and that's where you kind of put that. The third email, you want to reach out to them and ask them some questions. And use, in the email, think about this. You're building trust. It's very important. And especially on this initial sequence, it's very important. A lot of people don't do this. So you want to go to these people and you want to say, hey, whether you're new or not, I understand the struggles, etc., etc. Is there anything that you're struggling with you'd like to tell me about? Maybe I could help you. Here's my best email to get a hold of me. And set up a Gmail email account, a new one, and put that in there. And you'll be surprised how many of these people will send you an email and ask you questions, or just kind of like they're struggling or they can't get this going and that. And if you don't know the answer, do some research and then respond to it. But what you're doing is you're building trust. Okay, and they're trusting you, and it's big. Okay, after the question email, then you start going to the offer emails. Now you want to send out, your sequence wants to go every single day. Okay, every day. And your emails, what I've learned in the past is no matter what product I'm promoting or what I'm doing, I try and come up with a generic email that could take any product. And they don't have to be like writing your life story or anything like that. Kind of quick. You can check your own spam box and everything else. You'll find a bunch of ideas. And just create these emails in there where you're going to put this super link in there. Okay? And you're going to do one per day, different headlines, different things. And you kind of look at your stats as you're going. And you're going to start seeing what sort of headlines get the most clicks. Okay? Again, it's not opens. Really don't care about opens. Opens don't mean anything if the email doesn't get any clicks. Okay? And the email is the email. Obviously, you're going to rewrite emails, get them better, know what your list likes and how you're going to get your clicks up. But some people may get mistaken on focusing on the open rate of an email as opposed to the click rate. So obviously, if the headline is worthless, then nobody's going to open it and click through anyway. But you'll find that some headlines with content will get better click rates than other headlines with the same content. You know, that's they'll have the same open but better click rate. And what you want at the end of the day is a click. You want the click to go to the offer and let the sales page do the selling for you. So that being said, once you go to your offer emails, you want to be sending an email every day, forever. And you basically load up this autoresponder with email after email after email with the same super link in that you created in ClickMagick. Then when you want to change an offer, you simply change it in ClickMagick, and every single email in your follow-up sequence changes the link to the new direction. It's genius, because eventually when you work on these emails and you start writing a couple emails a day and building out your autoresponder, before you know it, you're going to have 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months worth of emails in this thing every single day going on autopilot no matter what you're doing. Okay, that's the beauty of an autoresponder set up correctly. Now, later on down the line, you can always broadcast to your list. You know, anytime you see an offer coming along, you can do a special broadcast sequence and broadcast, but leave the autoresponders going. These are the automated lazy man's way of doing it. And they will bring you residual income for a long time. So again, this is how you want to start your sequence. After you go to the offers and you start sending offers in your follow-up sequence, maybe every 2 or 3 you can throw in a freebie here and there for one day. Just think about what your list would like. I mean, sooner or later they're going to become non-responsive, so you only have them for a certain amount of time. But I'm just trying to tell you the correct layout. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you in Aweber how you set this email, how you enter an email in and put the link in and all that stuff. Okay, so here we are in the Aweber account. I'm in my draft section, and I've already drafted one up because I didn't want this video to go on for too long. So I'm going to go in here and open up this email and let you take a look at it. So again, in the deal, I told you this is a promotional email. We're not doing the, as we talked about earlier, you know, the welcome email and all this stuff. Now we're on to offers. So this is an email I kind of crafted and put together that's very generic. As you can see by reading it, it doesn't really have anything to particularly one offer. This could be crafted. This email could send a click to any single offer we wanted to promote. And this is kind of the way you want to write them. You want to write them where they look like they will go with any offer. And they got to be catchy. You got to have angles. You got to have things that go with it. And you'll get better and better at this. I mean, look in your spam box, pull out some emails, use a part of one, add a part of another. Get creative with it. They don't have to be super long. You can mix up a few that were only this long. You know, this particular one that I did is here. I always put your links on a separate line. Always put your links on a separate line and always bold them so they stand out more from all the rest of the text. Finish off, you know, your regular closing line. And again, it's, as you can see, it's a generic email. Again, you can go backwards on all these training videos, take notes, and, you know, copy some stuff here and there. But you'll get really good at this, and you'll start to see that which emails get clicks and what don't, and you'll get better at crafting them. Some people like really short emails, so you're going to mix it up. Give them a short one day, give them a long one another day. You know, it's pretty common sense. But this is how you build them out. Now, when you want to put your link in here, let's imagine this was the link, right? You see IMSOS info sup 1, it's right here. That's our link right now, so we would just copy and paste this one straight into this, and that's how we automate this whole system. So now this email is ready to go, so I click I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I just wanted to show you how you put the link in. You just click the link deal here, highlight the text, change the link. But once they're done, they're done. And then we're going to go over here to save and exit. We come to this page, and this is where we go to send options, and we go add to the follow-up series. And we're going to add it. We're going to say 1 day, and we're going to click add to follow-up series. It's going to save it. It's going to put it in there, and I'm going to show you. So now if I go down here, you can see email number 7 on this list is watermelon, which is, again, is a random subject, right? I'm just trying to get an open. And then number 8 is this directly affects you, okay? And they're going to get that 1 day after this one. Now, the beauty of the way that I'm teaching you to do Bankly is this. If you concentrate every day on writing 3 or 4 emails in the beginning to build out your autoresponder so many days, and you're always going to have this same link that we created in ClickMagick. In ClickMagick. You're always going to have that same link in every single email. Now, here's the beauty of it. If you get on a routine of doing this and then check your stats on the opens and then switch out a couple emails here and there, like, or maybe change the subject, you'll notice that one doesn't get a lot of opens, the other one does. When you've got this built out, you can build these things out, 30, 60, 90, 120 days, and you never have to touch them again. So every time a lead comes into the Bankly system, it goes into your autoresponder, and every single day they're being sent an email completely on autopilot, no matter what you're doing, where you are, with an offer. So you can change the offer, like let's say at the end of the night. You can, you want to be requesting affiliate approvals and looking at new stuff that's coming out. And then as soon as you get approved and you want to test an offer, then change the deal in ClickMagick, as I showed you earlier, right here. And that would update every single one of your follow-up emails in Aweber. From one place, you change 30, 40, 50, 60 emails. And think about that. If your list is being built every day and you're up into the thousands, that's one subscriber maybe getting day 2, the other one's getting day 32, but every day, everybody on your list is getting an email with this link to this offer. Think of the power and how the passive income it does. Your only real job is to find offers you want to promote and send traffic to your funnel, which is the thing that brings them into the list, and then autoresponder takes care of everything else for you. It's beautiful. I hope you see the power of it, and I'll see you in the next video.